What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Lizzie Borden Chronicles. The Lizzie Borden Chronicles is a 2015 mystery horror docudrama limited series, and the series follows Lizzie Borden, who's acquitted of the 1892 murders of her father and stepmother. And I have to say that this show is just surprisingly good. I was so invested with everything that was going on during the time of watching this series. Hands down, I have to say, Christina Ricci completely owns slash kills slash just represents in this series. She just brings such a great performance. This is hands down one of the best performances I've ever seen her give. Lizzie Borden is somewhat of a likable character, and you kind of understand her motivations, but at the same time, she's just a complete dick. She just does so many dick moves to people. She's very cunning. She's very manipulative. And I like seeing that with her character. She's cruel. She's just malicious. She's just one of those characters, you like her, but at the same time, you just hate her. But she just has her reasons, and the reasons being that she does not want anybody threatening her own. And if she feels like somebody's threatening her own, she's out to get them. Clea DuVall, who plays Emma Borden, you can tell that she definitely loves her sister Lizzie, that she's going out of her way to try to do everything in her power to just show that her sister isn't this monster that everybody presents her as. And there are moments where you can kind of see that she might suspect something is going on, but you're not really sure if she actually knows what's actually going on, or it's just speculation, or she's just not even really thinking about it at that time. But I did like the chemistry between these two sisters. You have Emma that's a little bit more worried about the way things are, where you have Lizzie that's big laid back because she knows that she is going ham when she needs to go ham. You have Cole Hauser as Charlie Siringo, and he is completely badass. He just like detective guy that's known for like catching bounties and stuff like that, and he's actually like, okay, well, we have all of these murders that's kind of surrounded by this one person. There might be actually an issue with this, so let me try to find out if I can sit here and catch this woman in the act. This dude completely brings it. He's completely badass. Best performance by Cole Hauser, in my opinion. Now, the series does follow Lizzie Borden after she's acquitted of these murders of her father and her stepmother. And throughout the series, she's trying to get back to having a normal life, but certain things kind of happen and kind of cause her to kind of go on killing sprees and having to deal with mobsters and thugs and stuff like that, manipulating politicians. You get to see that through her character, and she does a great job of sitting here basically trying to cover her tracks. But I do love the fact that every time she has to deal with one issue, another issue kind of pops up. She has to deal with that again. So as much as she is a douchebag, it's like the circumstances kind of forcing her to kind of be like that too. Now, she does do a lot of dick moves, and there is one that does affect Emma and impact her in a very hurtful way. And I was like, oh, Lizzie, you was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? You see why she did it. You see why she does things she do. But it's like, oh my gosh, it's very hurtful. This series is great. It does go at a great pace, and it does tell a comparative story. There are a lot of great characters, and that's for the most part. When some of them actually get killed off, or if something happens to them, you feel really sorry for them. I do like the set pieces, and I do like the costume designs, and it is 1892, and it feels like 1892. Not only are the speeches done, and not only is the dialogue done really well, because the dialogue for the most part is done really well, but there are a lot of great characters with great development, great backstories, great relationships, and I really appreciate that about this. This series, I do like the fact that she is kind of like a taboo subject in the town, and everybody treats her as such, and she just kind of feels very lighthearted about it. There are so many instances where it's just crazy the things that this chick does, and it's very interesting how smart she is too, how she manipulates certain events. Does the series end in a very climactic way? Yes, it does, and it is quite satisfying. It is quite satisfying. You do see how everything kind of ends between the two sisters, and you see how the hurt and the pain and all the death and destruction has affected both of them, and I really do like that. Even though Lizzie Borden is completely psychotic, I do, for the most part, like the fact that she does everything out of love, even if it is a bit misconstrued. In the end, the Lizzie Borden Chronicles is a great series to watch. It's a great thrilling moments, has great mystery, horror moments. It's great with that real, like, weird historical fiction, and I really do like historical fiction. It's done really well in this. Christina Ricci does a great performance. Clea DuVall gives a great performance. Cole Hauser does a great performance. All of the main and supporting cast members are just great. I loved watching all of these different relationships and how things rose up and how some things fell. It does a great job of establishing these characters while also presenting a very well written and compelling story with just so many thrilling moments in it that it just keeps you on the edge of your seat again and again and again. It's just a great series all around. I have to say the Lizzie Borden Chronicles definitely deserves a 4 out of 5. I have to say thumbs up to Christina Ricci. She definitely does it. She was made to be a psychotic woman with an axe that goes around killing people because she's just crazy. She definitely does this. She definitely owns it. I would love to sit here and definitely have like a talk session with somebody, perhaps a break of debates about this series, because it was just completely badass. Now, in the comment section below, guys, let me know what did you think about the Lizzie Borden Chronicles. So, guys, anyways, remember, every Friday, videos will be put up. Please be here and stay tuned. And until the next edition, keep those gears turning.